Hello, friends. Good morning. In this lecture, I'm going to speak something on citation. Especially this course is designed for the students of Library and Information Science in their paper, Technical Writing and Communication Skills, and others, even though they are doing research or any academician, especially the beginners, can find it useful. Citation, whenever you look at a concept, three things I used to tell my students in the classroom. Three things you should remember. If you don't understand properly what it is, what is citation, why the citation is needed, and how to cite, and all the methodology, skills, and rules and regulations. So this module will be three in nature. The first one is background I'm talking about, and the second one will be why to cite, and the third one will be in detail about the style manuals. What are the rules to be followed for citation? The moment you say academic writings basically refers to books, journal articles, research paper, thesis, and this academic writing is different from other writings. In many ways. Firstly, academic writings, the author trying to prove something, pushed forward his or her thesis, something to say, some things are to prove, in a thesis also, or those are doing doctoral work. So in that case, I'm taking you little background so that you can understand the clear perspectives of academic writings. In academic writings, we don't arrive at a fixed meaning. Some of you may be knowing deconstruction, post-structuralist. Like they reject your structuralist point of knowledge. Whatever you know, that knowledge is true for that time only. I never know the many other knowledge or truths may come up. Whatever we know, that is not certain, that is not the knowledge, that is not fixed point. So we reject the points here. And so like this, the academic world exists. This academic debate, arguments will go on and go on. People, that's why you must have seen the books are, if it is so, then the books are written means no further books need to be there, but authors are coming up with their new thesis, new arguments, even history, political science, history, physics, any discipline, science, social science, or humanities. These things are very much there. I would like to tell you, cite two examples. So you can, the students basically you are beginners, you can understand why citation is needed in academic writings. One example is from science, solar system. What in Hindi we call it a Sauromandal. You must have seen in the books also. It is written, while teacher was teaching in solar system. In solar system, the sun is static and the earth revolves around. But again teaching, there was a view also in solar system. The earth was static and the sun revolves around. Copernicus, Galileo, and many other scientists, they came up and say with new thesis, new argument, new proof. No, this is wrong, and the truth about solar system is sun is static and the earth revolves around. So you may find here there are two versions. One version of science was that earth was static, and the second version was sun is static. So there may be in future many other physicists or many other scientists may come up and they may give another view of that also. So the research must go on with new arguments and new thesis. Similarly, another maybe very funny argument, another argument from history, social science. In a government school, a teacher was teaching about Taj Mahal. So when he says that Taj Mahal was built by Shahjahan in the memory of his Begum Mumtaz, a very curious students like mathematician Gauss suddenly stood up and say, so have you seen while it was being built? The teacher says no. Then the students say, no, how can you say this unless and until you are witnessing it? Then how do you know this? The teacher says, I read it from a book. And so again the curiosity never stops. The student says, as the teacher was witnessing while the Taj Mahal was being built? No. Then how can, if you don't witness, you have not seen in person, how can you propagate this view? The teacher says, I have read from a book. You have read it from a book. In a book it is written Taj Mahal was built by Shahjahan. Maybe in future, someone may come, a very rigorous historian may come up with a new view. That is, no, it was not Shahjahan, it was built by someone else, maybe Akbar or many others. So here you are saying something, you must have some supportive argument. Here it comes, the beginning of citation starts from here. Like whenever you say something, you say, what do you say with your proof, with your argument? So citation is that kind. Suppose in academic writings, you need to bring others' views. Others' views mean views are written in the books by others or in journal articles, in oral sources, in internet sources, just to prove your thesis. Thesis here is your argument. So in that case, so you sometimes citation we call it a reference and referring, and then sometimes in a very casual term also a quotation. So in that case, so again I am taking you another version. So a writing, author and a reader. There is a great connections. There may be good reader. The readers may find it interesting only when the author talks of something with proper citations or proper arguments or others' views. Not that in academic writings. So that way, so author should convince the readers so that his or her book will be more popular, or journal articles will be more popular. People will again and again read and write and cite somewhere else. So this is the beginning of the citation. In citation, two things we need to know. Two things. What is that? One is that in the text. Text is a matter whatever you write from, starting from introduction till the end. So you need to put citations means borrow or lend certain things from other sources and insert in your text. Whatever you write. So, and at the end, authors will be curious to know the source from where you have cited. Two things are needed. One is it inside the text you need to give cited matter, and the second one is that detailed sources in a list of sources, what you call references, work cited, notes and references. So this is again probably we'll discuss this thing in a third module. So this is all about citations. So citation is very much needed for a good impact writing and good academic writings. Citation, if no author can claim I am the best, people should read whatever I write. So that is fictional writings. Whatever you creative writing, I'm differentiating academic writings from others. So in academic writings, you cannot go blank. Whatever you say, and you need to cite other sources. So there are many things you all ask in the classroom. Even wherever I conduct workshop, they used to raise how many citations are needed, how much cited matters are needed, how big should be your reference list. All these are, doesn't matter. Probably you are a beginner, so you are inquiring this. When start writing, so things will be clear. In my next module, I am going to speak about why citations are needed and how many citations you are raising now, these questions. And third will be about the styles, the rules under which there are certain things, certain norms are given. So according to that, we do citations. Thank you.